Hi, I'm Sabrina.
Hi, I'm Sue.
Any loops?
Hi, I'm Alicia. And we're Misty.
Yo, it's Snoop Doggy Dogg.
Hi, this is Charlie Express.
Yeah, what it does, this your homie Rick Ross. What's going on, guys? This is Post Malone.
What's up? This is Dr. Dre.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy Tiny Temper. And this is Bush the Rhyme.
This is DJ LSD, and you're listening to Love the Beat Radio, best station in the world.
Welcome back. Welcome to our fifth. I'm just on edge because every time we do this,
Something kicks in.
another something
Yeah,
kicks in, and
it's
it
like
always.
a big gap. Oh no, that's a car. It's usually a big gap and then another advert comes and we're like, oh.
Yeah. Okay. Do you know what? I think we're right.
We did it this time. Do you know what? I think the problem is we kept pressing pause thinking it was playing before.
Oh yeah, but we.
Yeah, we
okay,
didn't press
you
anything
talk
this
to
time.
people, Yeah.
No, you're good. It's good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well. Anyway, this is To The Point. Welcome to our show. This is the 5th week, which means we have been on for a whole month now. A whole month. I feel like we need a cheer or something. Whoop, 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 whoop. Whoop, whoop, whoop. It's been a while. Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Sorry.
Yes.
I was just checking something. Yeah, I can't believe it. We've been here for a month,
Yeah.
everyone. Oh my gosh, how excited are you about that, everyone?
I'm excited. So.
I can hear you all say, yeah, it's been great.
We can hear the crowds from across the land.
We hope, well, we know, well, no, we do. No, we do what we kind of do.
What?
That, every Wednesday, you actually can't sleep on a Tuesday night.
Yeah,
You're
we
so
know you're up.
excited.
We know you're up. Like, I
You
can't
know?
sleep. I couldn't sleep.
Neither of
last
us
night
could
either.
sleep last
Yeah.
night.
Had
We
a bad
probably
night.
won't get into
Maybe we won't. Yeah, just we'll
Into
put
the
it.
issues.
Yeah, we'll put it down. Look, just
I mean,
I'm lactose intolerant. We'll leave it at that.
okay. Hilarious.
We'll leave it at that.
I was just excited and I don't know, I just couldn't sleep. And
Yeah.
I was doing a juice cleanse yesterday.
Yeah.
And I think I don't know, obviously I I'll have a lot of energy anyway.
Yeah.
I don't know whether,
Yeah,
I don't know,
yeah.
I was hungry as well.
That's it.
I was a bit hungry. I
See,
did really well. and
Going
then-
to bed hungry
Yeah.
does not work. For
I was
me.
saying in Phoenix, like,
Yeah, I can't.
I started thinking
Yeah,
about
this
the
is amazing.
taste of food and and I was basically eating things in my mind, and then I started eating my Maison Mars, like my grandma's food back in the day, and I was
Which
it
is
was the
probably
worst
pain.
thing to do,
And it's the worst
because
thing
it
to
was
do,
the
yes,
most
exactly.
tastiest, and then I was like, well, no wonder I can't sleep.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't
that
just that,
happened.
by the way. It was that, and then 1,000 other things, all just
yeah, I know. Yeah, I was literally I started walking around my old school, in my head. Then I went through the high school. I just don't know. I have no idea.
Yeah.
I don't know what's going on. But I think
yeah.
what it is I was in my head.
It's because you hadn't eaten.
Yeah,
You've been
it-
doing the juice fast.
Yeah, I just had a lot of energy, and obviously I
Yeah.
do feel energetic today. I
Yeah.
mean, to be fair, I don't eat breakfast anyway. Do you?
Yeah. It depends. I go
Or do
through
you
phases.
usually? Is it?
I literally go. Sometimes it'll be literally a month, a year, even longer that I'll eat breakfast, and then sometimes I'll just be like, nah.
Yeah, because
depends.
and they do say that if you have a date
Yeah.
after you fast,
A
I
date.
don't mean Tinder.
What do you? Yeah. What do you
like
get?
a
Hinge?
like a fruit, a date.
Oh, a date.
Yeah, that's the best thing to break your fast with.
Why?
Muslims use that as well.
I love a date.
Yeah, they say
I
that,
love
but
a
it's
date.
actually I think there's more than just a religious aspect. I think
Oh,
it's
really?
actually quite good for your body.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has different products. But I love
good
dates.
for your dates. Yes.
Have you ever had because I got my friend. She basically helped me through. I had my tonsils out.
Oh,
Now-
we had this conversation
Did we?
because I had mine as an adult as well.
Oh yes.
And you were like,
yes, you
and
kept
it's
telling
so
me
disgusting.
Not only is it disgusting, it is the most painful
It's
thing.
disgusting.
It's crazy. As we've said, I've had spinal surgery before.
Mm.
I don't it was that bad. I was like, I'm not sure which one's worse.
Really?
No, it was awful.
Yeah, and what
Awful.
your friend helped you? What was she
So she had her tonsils out a month before.
Can we just say, anyone that knows that has had their tonsils out as an adult,
Yes.
you'll know
Yes.
that's not the one.
It's not.
It's
the
and
one.
actually, it's a fact that it's a lot more painful.
No, it's if it
It's
hurt
so
this
crusty
much
and
as a
disgusting.
kid, you wouldn't do this to children.
no,
you wouldn't do
no,
this
it would
to
be child
children.
abuse.
Literally would.
Yeah,
Just
yeah.
let
it
them.
was just, it's so. All I remember, sorry to the
No,
listeners
go on.
and the viewers.
Oh,
it was
God.
just crust central. It was just. It's just disgusting.
I remember the feeling of
horrible.
swallowing.
It was
so painful.
It's just anyway. Yeah,
I think I lost
Well, your friend did. Your friend
stone
helped
or
you.
two. Yeah. So my.
Yeah, if you want to lose weight or go on a diet, just get tonsils
Get
taken
tonsils
out.
Yeah, no. So she basically she had it a month before, so she was
oh yeah,
prepare for these things. She
yeah.
was like, okay,
Prepare for death.
literally. So I was like, okay, cool, and it was just really helpful. So I got her, instead of I don't know, a box of chocolates or flowers or something like that, I got her a box of dates,
Mouthwash.
nice dates.
Oh, okay.
Mouthwash, what? Oh yeah, true. No, dates. the Peng estates. Like,
Oh, they're the Juju ones, whatever they're called.
Yes!
Yeah, I know.
Have you seen the
they're like,
Juju
They're really
ones?
expensive. They're like £10 or something.
Yeah, they
Something
are.
stupid.
It's like obviously
But they're
it's a
worth
gift.
it. They're
It's not just
gooey
like
and delicious.
oh my! It's like
Yeah,
toffee
if you have
or
not,
like.
look, if anyone,
it's
I
beautiful.
mean, I'll say this, but I'm not sure.
Mm,
I'm sure everyone's
what?
had a day in their life. I'm not talking about Tinder again. I'm not getting sponsorship. If you want to sponsor the show, that's great.
Yeah,
you know,
but
you know.
Ooh, imagine we get sponsored by the date company.
Yeah.
I'd be
What,
like,
Tinder
yeah.
or to do dates?
I meant to Juge, but either.
Yeah, I mean, because we could cross-reference this. Go
Yeah,
on a
for
date
sure.
for some moist gooiness. Probably not right. Of the date in your mouth.
I mean,
Well, anyway,
it's
if you haven't tried these
marketing, either
dates,
way.
if you haven't tried these
Sex sells,
dates, we're
they say.
talking about dates here. We're talking
Yeah.
about the gooey dates.
The gooey dates.
Oh Jesus! Anyway, you know what I'm saying? They are delicious.
Yeah, they're really good.
They're
Definitely
really
try them.
succulent.
Yeah, no.
They are.
They are. They
They
really are.
melt
They're
in your mouth.
sweet and yeah, no, literally. Yeah.
So we've done this for a month, guys.
Hey.
And what's been going on recently? Father's Day.
Oh, Father's Day. Yeah.
Shout out to everyone celebrating Father's Day, whether their father's
Happy
here or in
Father's
heaven
Day.
or
Wait,
wherever.
it was what day? It was on Sunday, wasn't it?
It
Yeah,
was,
of course.
yeah.
Yeah. Happy
So
Father's
shout out
Day.
to all the daddies out there that
Go
are
on.
in the lives of
Do
their
your
children.
thing. Yeah.
Well,
Because if you're not,
If
and there's no
you're not.
reason, if you're just being selfish,
yeah. If
you
you
need to fix
didn't
up.
wrap it
Yeah.
up, that present.
Unhappy Father's Day.
For Christmas?
Yeah.
Yeah. May you have a really bad day that day. Oh, but yeah, no, shout out to all the daddies and
Yeah.
no, it's important, obviously, to be a good dad.
Yeah, it's true.
And a good parent.
It is.
So
Yeah,
yeah,
it's true.
shout out to you.
And my dad's great.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Your dad's great.
I know. I literally
Your
love my
dad's
dad.
so
Everyone knows my
cute.
dad's like a legend. Like,
He is.
he's called the legend warrior.
He's got all of the most hilarious stories about like.
that you're gonna hear again and again.
Yes, you will. But you'll have a great
He's so
time.
funny.
He will have a great time telling
He's
you, and you'll have a
cracking
great time listening.
I took him to the hospital the other day for
Yeah.
a pre-assessment,
Yeah.
and they were like, right, remember this, yeah? So they were giving us 4 things.
Mm.
So it was number 42. No, hold on. George Smith, 42, Bedford, High Street, Bedford, yeah?
I've already forgotten.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because he'd got it, but first of all he went, Henry, or something, and I was like, he just told you!
I forgot already. You
Anyway,
said 42.
it's so funny, yeah. Like now he's made a thing. Like every time I see him, he's like George Smith, 42, High Street, Bedford. And I'm like, okay, no.
That's hilarious. He has like really funny little like I don't know one-liners. Like he'll make a observe a
It's just fun. He's
situation
a
and then he'll
funny
keep
character.
doing like he calls me something. I can't remember.
Oh yeah, he calls you apple pie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
The
one
thing is-
reason, it happened one time, and it's just
Yeah,
like,
yeah. No, Phoenix was like, he's hilarious. And I can't remember the
How did
conversation, but
this
it was.
even happen?
It was a funny conversation I
Apple
was telling
pie.
him about.
Yeah.
And you were like, I can't
In
remember.
relation
like,
to apple pie.
Anyway, so you're literally, he's like, oh, who, apple pie? I'm like, yeah, like,
That's me.
literally that.
That's me, apparently.
But I have nicknames for people as well. Like,
Do you?
yeah,
You've got a
growing
nickname
up.
for me.
I used to have a nickname for you.
Do you?
Dinosaur Man.
Why?
Me and my cousin, because I think you had a Cambro in college.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was it.
That's
But I always have like
jokes.
I usually have like head on the end of the
Mm.
name, not
Butthead.
yeah, like well, like,
Back to the
I
dates
was just
again.
thinking of like back in the day when me and the girls went on holiday, there was like a group of really annoying northerners.
Mm.
I'm not going to say what we called them,
No.
but one of them was like, I don't know, it was like Scabhead.
Scabhead. Yeah.
Spazzhead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
So it just always tends to be a thingy head or that. Anyway.
Yeah. No, it makes sense. Okay, dinosaur
Yeah.
head. Love that.
Dinosaur Man. Dinosaur Man.
Dinosaur man.
Yeah, not head. You
No.
weren't a head that time.
Fine.
No, I'm sure your nickname was Dinosaur Man because you had the cane row.
I did. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but not when we met. No.
I'm sure.
No, I had like
What?
short hair, shaved at the time when we
Well,
met.
that's weird. Whenever I see a picture or something, I don't
Maybe
know.
I look
I'm
like a
sure
little
it's
T-Rex. I probably look like a little
I don't know.
velociraptor. I probably did. I found out the other day, like I haven't been
hilarious. No,
diagnosed
I thought it
with.
was cane row.
No,
Right.
for sure.
That's
I haven't
weird.
been diagnosed with ADHD yet, but I definitely have some.
He's
traits.
going to just like diagnose himself here, everyone.
Yeah, I definitely have some traits that we can be sure of. And
Why?
why? Well, one of the reasons is that like I notice, and the whole of my life I've noticed I do this. I'll just like sit with my hands just like in a
Maybe was that then?
T-Rex.
Did you used to do that?
Yes, I
Oh,
probably
maybe
did.
that's what it was.
Yes,
then, 'cause
that's what I'm trying to
sure
tell you.
there was a nickname, Dinosaur Man.
Yeah, it's probably this because when I walk, I'll just notice.
I
Mike,
don't think you
why
do
are your
that now.
hands
Do
like
you do
this?
that now?
I have to catch myself, but
I've
sometimes
never noticed
it's
that.
so weird.
Unless I was in college.
Yeah,
So funny.
it's true. Yeah, so yeah, it was
Yeah.
probably.
Oh,
that.
by the way, just so you
Apparently it's an
can't
ADHD
see,
thing as
if you can't see, he's got his hands like a
little T-Rex,
like a little,
or
yeah, like in front of
velociraptor.
him, sort of.
So I probably did walk around with my backpack on, just
Maybe,
like a little.
yeah. That's so funny.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going to jump now because that's what we like to do.
Jump.
Architecture.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this
What do
is-
you like?
What do I like?
I know.
It's such a
told
funny
you.
topic.
You got to take a leap of faith with me.
No, okay. Architecture, what do I like? So I love like old like churches, like buildings like that. I love like
Yes.
if it's like
Amen, hallelujah, thank you.
there's that place in
Jesus.
Neasden. Have you been to? It's a temple.
I can't think of the top of my head.
Yeah, it's like a temple, like
I love a
Indian temple. It's big. It looks I'm
almost
gonna
getting
get-
like food moans out of me.
Yeah, no. The thing is,
No,
you
but-
would if you.
Yeah.
We should definitely
should
go.
go.
If you haven't gone,
Have you
there's
been
a little
to,
restaurant on the side as well. It
Oh,
looks like the
I'm
Taj
definitely
Mahal. It's
coming
beautiful, and the food's
I've been
big,
to
and
a
it's I think it's
Blessed.
vegan. Blessed and vegan. Yeah, no, it's
okay,
for real.
cool.
Blessed
Yeah,
and
we'll
vegan.
do that. I was going to say to you, have you been to Prague?
I've not been to Prague.
Have you heard about like
I've
how
heard of Prague.
picturesque it is?
See, I have heard that Prague is a little bit boring.
Right, that's not true.
Oh, it's not true.
Yeah, no, that's absolutely
I've
not
been
true.
lied to.
You've been lied to. And the thing is, I used to think, that like Prague was just literally like a stag central.
Oh, really?
Like, like hen and stag,
Yeah,
like
yeah,
party
yeah.
thing, like, that kind of vibe.
Really?
And, yeah, like everyone,
I know what you
go
mean,
Prague,
yeah,
go
Prague,
Prague,
yeah,
yeah,
yeah.
or whatever they were. Oh, let's
Yeah,
go
yeah.
down, let's go
Let's
down.
go Prague. Let's go
to Prague. I'm sick
Yeah.
of Spain. Alright, well, whatever.
Yeah.
But actually, we did go like and have a great time. We
Yeah.
went to the clubs and that, whatever.
Did you talk like that?
No,
Oh, okay.
but I mean, but no, but there was something. I remember my old shout out to my old drummer, and he said to
Oh.
me, "Go to the Bone Church." Have you heard of it?
No.
Like everyone look up the Bone
sounds
Church in
sinister.
Prague. No, honestly, you walk in and there's skulls, like thousands of skulls and bones. Like it's literally, and I
Okay.
was hung over.
So Satan and the devil.
I had
Yeah,
to
yeah.
we had to go on the train, me and my friend, and we were like, I was so hungry, like I literally couldn't be bothered. But
Yeah.
he's like, you've got to go, and I was like, okay, I made the effort. But I just remember being like, you're just like, oh, this
Yeah,
moving
fully.
train. I'm like, ooh. I don't drink anymore, by the way. So I could easily go on that train now.
Yeah.
But no, the night before we'd be, drinking or whatever. Yeah, but this is just like, so it's got chandeliers of bones. I know, it's really weird.
Is it beautiful though? I feel like it is in a way. Like
It's-
dark but beautiful.
Yeah, you would love it.
Probably.
You would love it. I think
Possibly.
you probably killed some of these people.
Maybe.
No, I'm joking.
In a
I
past
think it's an
life.
old burial site or something. Obviously, otherwise, where do you get the bones from? Where did you get the bones from? There obviously is a story behind it. I just can't remember.
She's got good bones. Can you imagine?
You look like you've got a substantial skull. Hold on a minute.
Strong skeletal system there.
You're due for the chandelier.
Crazy.
What are you doing? Just hanging around? No.
Do you know what the mad thing is though? We're joking about that, but literally we do that with elephants, like, and they're like ivory, innit?
Yeah, that's wrong.
That's crazy.
That's wrong. No, that's wrong. Yeah.
Especially if it's for no reason. Like if it's for,
Yeah,
if
no.
it's like
People are just
you need
dumb.
it for like a tool, or you need it for food, or you need it for
Yeah,
something.
like a caveman might need it for
Sure.
something.
If you need it, cool.
No, but the thing is, don't just go and get the animal and kill it for that. Like,
For
just
bags.
wait till it dies and then use it.
Yeah.
Because I think like the animal spirit will be like, you can take that now.
Yeah, I'm done with it.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Yeah, it's
I
fine.
saved you some meat.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Hope you enjoy.
If you put me in the oven at 180 today. It's on
Hilarious.
No. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Elephants.
Go to Prague. But yeah,
Okay.
cathedrals are amazing as well. Like
Love
churches,
a
cathedrals,
cathedral.
like mosques, temples.
So I went to. Have you been to Barcelona?
I have multiple times.
Okay, cool. There's
Festival.
There's the church.
I don't feel like I did much sightseeing.
Okay.
I did a lot of drinking and dancing and
Yeah.
look on the like. So I used to teach like 50s jive for like
Yeah.
10 years, and I had a band.
50s what did you say?
Jive. It's called jive.
Jive.
It's a dance.
Yeah.
And then I was obviously, I had my band and
Yeah.
stuff like that. And so I went to a lot of 50s
Yeah,
events.
yeah.
And a lot of them are in Spain.
Okay.
Yeah. So I definitely
Barcelona.
didn't do any
Okay.
sightseeing.
Well, there is a cathedral there. I can't remember the name of the guys, the architect, but
it
he's
really
like
nice? Oh,
Gaudi.
isn't it Gaudi?
No, that's
No, you're thinking of Gandhi on drugs.
No, no. Gaudi. I think it is Gaudi. I think it's Gaudi. I'm gonna
Yeah?
roll with Gaudi. Could be
Okay, we'll
completely
go
wrong.
Gaudi.
But yeah, this Gaudi dude, like he basically
This guy.
had the inspiration to create this cathedral with very much influenced by nature.
Oh.
Yes. So everything's
Ooh,
like
I like it already.
yeah, you do because
I
everything there's a and it does have this sort of natural energy.
What do you mean? Like, is there
about
like? I mean, explain it a bit more.
like the pillars.
Yeah.
Like, so there'll be a pillar, but it'll branch off like a tree, and it's like holding it up like a tree.
Okay.
And there's very like, I don't know, there's things like vines. Like, it's like he's inspired by nature.
But you know when you go in, because as soon as you said that, I think my imagination probably went much too far.
Okay, probably.
Yeah, like I'm expecting, like in my head it was amazing.
I mean, it is amazing.
I don't know, I'm sure it is, but is it like, are they still the same touchy colours, beigey, sandstone? You know.
It's quite light, so I think if I remember correctly, it's like white. But then they do have like, so for instance, there's like stained glass windows still, but they're like round, and I don't know the colours they let through.
I love a stained glass window.
Do you?
Yeah.
You love a stained glass window. Yeah?
They are beautiful.
It's true.
They are.
Especially if you get like
They're just so pretty.
a stunning one, like
Yeah.
a good one. Yeah. There's a lot. How do you make stained glass windows?
I don't know. Shout out to all the stained glass
Some
window
food
makers.
colouring into. I don't know. Like, how does it work?
Yeah, were you thinking of those things when you were kid?
Yeah, that.
Yeah, what was that?
I think.
Okay. Yeah.
The
They were
painting
quite
thing,
cool.
right?
Yeah, and there was, I don't know, like another one. Yeah, and you put it up like near the sun catcher sort of thing. Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Oh,
So you can get them for
yeah.
kids.
Oh,
We don't know how to make the real ones.
The real ones, yeah, crazy.
But yeah.
But yeah.
Okay, so.
What kind of architecture do you like, then? What kind of architecture do you like?
I mean, okay, so I think back in the day, like architecture, like even in this country, like was so lots across the world, like it is so. Like, what's the word? It was like triumphant. Do you know what I mean? It was like beautiful, big.
Yes.
Remember, we had the giants.
Yeah. Stop it.
We had the giants. Don't try it.
What are you talking about?
Okay, we'll talk about that another day.
Yes.
But we had the giants, and I've seen multiple pictures of like big archways, like huge, like giants.
Oh, that people can't build.
BFG was the thing.
It was a good book. I did like it. It was a good book.
Right.
Roald Dahl.
Anyway, there were giants. What are they called? Nathaniel or something? What are they called?
Oh, the Nephilim.
That's it.
See, Nephilim are not even giants. They're basically a crossbreed between angels and humans. They're not giants.
Oh, okay, but what about the ones that
Stop it.
got killed and like turned into mountains and that Himalayan salt? Himalayan salt looks like meat and it's them. It sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? Okay, forget that. Right, so I like architecture. I just think back in the day, like nowadays, people just want to make a quick buck.
100.
And like these flats are just so disgusting to look at. I'm like, everything just looks like a concrete jungle, and like it's just so.
It's done for profit instead of for beauty.
Yeah, exactly.
Instead of where's the aesthetics? Where's the attention to detail?
Exactly. They're like, listen, the attention to detail is my wallet.
Yeah.
But then
it's
that's
true.
not. Anyway, that's
It's true.
Yeah, so I feel like when you can look at sort of visit. I mean, there are, many beautiful places in the
I
world
wish
with
people would
architecture.
build with that, because I feel like no
I
one
think in
builds
New
with that
Earth,
level of beauty.
They will. Okay, so just so everyone that thinks we're crazy, New Earth is basically a beautiful Earth that we are visualising and creating together. That is as simple as it is.
Honestly, I think I can really see it going.
No, it's 100%
in that way.
happening. It's
Yeah,
100% going to happen. So if you ever have any doubt and you're like, oh, this world's so crap, because obviously we have lots of really bad things going on, it's going to get better.
Yeah.
I really feel it in my heart.
I think
I feel like I came in.
because there are so many people now who I can't remember if I said this last time, but there are so many people now who want to live off grid, who want to connect with the earth, who want to get back to living like how a human is supposed to live.
Exactly. Because you know what, all of this, obviously listen to us every week and watch the podcast on a Saturday.
Always.
But other than that, don't do any of this because you shouldn't be overstimulated. No, but seriously, as humans, we are way overstimulated. We watch too much TV. I mean, I don't really watch TV, but I know a lot of people
Generally,
do. You know, like on their phones and stuff like that. I have sometimes I'll have a break, I'll just literally
100%.
turn everything off.
Because that's why people get they get depression when they stop scrolling, depression when they're
my finger not moving. Yeah. So we're overstimulated, and getting back to nature, we were talking about a few weeks ago, grounding. Oh my gosh, if you can, just get your feet on the ground. I literally can't. I need to do that every morning. I need to do it now.
Yeah.
I do. I haven't done that. Things when it's raining, it's difficult, and I must admit, I'm like,
the cold and the wet.
But when it's not like this, I'm like, no, I'm going out there. And I usually do. Obviously, we do our own thing in the mornings, and one of the things I usually do, at my altar, I now do in the garden on the ground, and because because it's not raining. I'm like, well, why am I not doing this with my feet on the ground?
I hear you. Yeah.
So anyway, we were out on the ground weren't we?
Were we?
Yeah, we've been asking questions this week.
We have.
Mhm.
Yes, we have been asking questions.
So we were talking about qualities.
Yes.
They were we.
In
Oh
a
my gosh, we
relationship.
had such a cute couple.
They were adorable.
Can someone please find them?
Yes.
And like be like, that's my grandpa.
Yeah,
Because I can't wait for that to
I
happen. Because it's gonna happen. No, it's gonna happen.
Yeah.
We
They were so
we
cute.
love your grandparents so much. Sorry we didn't get their names.
Yeah.
But we got their. So basically,
their
we were
opinion.
asking the questions.
Yes. And we were basically going around asking people what was it?
What do you value more
Yeah.
in a relationship?
Yeah.
Trust and respect.
Yes.
Or fun and laughter.
Yes.
And I was like, I said to Phoenix, I was like, I want someone to say both because you need both really.
Yes.
Right, but I was interested to see
Yeah.
who would say it, and they did.
They did say both, and gave great reasons for them. For
So
it as well.
cute. Like
Yeah.
we were like, okay, who are we gonna ask? And they were like walking down the path, like
Together,
holding hands,
like whatever age they're at. It's just like you
Yeah.
guys are the cutest.
You are who we need right now.
Yeah.
And they were like, yeah, I mean, with respect, like they were. How old were they? Like,
Older than us.
yeah, they were pretty
Yeah.
old. In the best way possible, but no, you know what I mean. They're an old couple, and they
Mature,
were
like
they
a fine
they,
wine.
But like to be at that age and still be holding
Yeah.
hands, and it was just so cute.
Yes.
And they were just like, well,
More of that
you'll
in the
see
world.
it. You'll
Yeah,
see
we're
it on
gonna
the
post the
podcast.
clip. Yeah, we're gonna post
So
it.
if-
Okay, guys, we've got a question for you. What's more important to you in a relationship, fun and laughter, or trust and respect?
You need both.
You do need both, but the
Probably
the
trust.
fun and laughter wouldn't be any good without the trust.
Yeah,
and
you've got to have the
respect,
trust
would
and
it?
respect first, and then the fun and laughter afterwards.
Yeah.
And then we had another couple. We shouldn't actually expose the situation. Yeah, no, because we won't be able to use Kim on the podcast, so we won't do that. But yeah, we had other people.
There was other people,
and
and
it was really good. It was really good.
It depends how long you want the relationship for. Because for a short-term relationship, you can have fun and laughter. But if you want something meaningful, then you've got to have the trust and respect. So.
Yeah, couldn't agree more. Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
So, okay, Phoenix.
Yeah.
Phoenix, what's more important to you in a relationship? Fun and laughter or trust and respect? Got you.
Yeah, I mean, I think my answer is probably going to be, trust and respect. Trust and respect.
Why is that?
Every day. I want to feel like I'm safe with you. The fun and the laughter, yes, great, amazing. Yes, I do want that. But I want to feel like I'm safe with you. I need that trust and respect. Yeah.
You heard it here first.
It's going to be so funny if I answer a different answer to what's on the clip. I don't remember what I said.
Doesn't matter.
No, I know.
I'm sure
it'd
you
just be funny.
haven't changed that much. It's only a few days ago.
I know, it's true.
So in a relationship, what's more important to you? Love and trust and respect, or fun and laughter?
Fun and laughter is great, and I think it's really important. But I definitely think trust and respect as a foundation. That doesn't mean that's the only thing, because obviously you need to be like attracted to the person.
Yeah.
Your lives need to fit together. All of that sort of stuff. But definitely trust and respect first. And I think that sort of is a foundation for any healthy relationship, friendship. Family
definitely.
relationship, like
Definitely.
whatever. Trust and respect.
So obviously I said to you I want someone to say both.
Yeah.
But if you could only choose, would you still stick with that?
Trust and respect. Yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Even work colleague, like trust and respect.
Yeah, no, I agree
is
with
gonna
you.
Grow
Yeah.
the most solid, healthy relationship.
100%. And I mean, so if you didn't have the trust and respect, and you you had so much fun with this person, like you laughed all day long.
But I can't trust you.
I know.
And I don't respect you.
I know. The thing is, if you don't trust someone, there's no respect.
100.
No respect.
No.
And the thing is, I will trust someone
Yeah.
until you. I will trust
Yeah,
you
yeah,
until
yeah.
you give me a reason not to trust you.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna think it's like we've been through things. Do you know what I mean? We're going through life, and certain situations happen, and things happen, and then you lose trust for someone.
Yeah.
But it doesn't mean that you need to tarnish everyone with the same brush and go
100.
into all relationships
Yeah, exactly,
with
with
that
the same-
mindset. Like,
yeah.
oh, I don't trust you. This has happened to me. This is where you're never going to get anywhere. People out there that are like that. No offense, we've
It's
all
hard
been there.
though.
We've all
Yeah,
been
I'm not
there.
going to say it's not
Of course
hard
it's
to.
hard.
Yeah.
But you have to just be like, you know what? This particular person has not hurt me. I'm getting to know them.
Yeah.
I've known them for however long or whatever.
Yeah.
I've got to do this
Yeah.
for my own good. Like,
Yeah.
I need to trust myself
Yeah.
in order to
Yeah.
trust the universe, like
Yeah.
you said to me before,
100%,
Trust
yeah.
the universe.
Yeah. It's a journey.
It's a journey, yeah.
It's a journey.
But like, if you go into this like, okay, I've been hurt, I've been, disrespected, and my trust is broken.
And
It's been
expect someone to because when you're in a relationship with a person and they break your trust in whatever way they break your trust, you expect them to somehow make reparations for that trust. But I think what happens is they don't, you break up because they're not, or it's not working. Then you get with someone else and you expect that person to do the reparations that the you know, the original person, you know, couldn't do. And it's like, well, they haven't done anything like to you. There's no reparations to be made. You need to go inside yourself and like,
this is where it is.
And process that stuff.
And also, like, I know this is really difficult, but like, forgive that person. It's really,
that's the hardest bit. That's one of the hardest
very
bits.
difficult.
Yeah.
But when you get to point, and this goes to, like you saying, like colleagues or whatever situation it may be, it might not just be a romantic partner. But let's say someone has broken a trust, okay, and that could be a family member, a colleague, whatever. And it could be really bad.
Like
it could be like really bad. Whatever the situation. Let's say it's a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 of broken trust, and you're very, very, very shattered, broken,
tatters.
You know, at the point
trust.
where you're thinking really silly things.
Yeah.
No. But you know what? Let's get.
Let's get it.
For you to bring yourself process and really, and this is what we talked about the other week about shadow.
Yes.
Whew.
100.
That is when you meet your shadow.
Right. Exactly.
I'm telling you. I can speak from experience.
Yeah. No, it is.
It is.
It is.
And that is when you really, at the sort of darkest hour, that is when you really find your strength.
Yeah.
And then when you get to that point and you've done your work, and it might take you weeks, it might take you months, whatever, it might take you years if you're
longer. You're
all on your own individual journey.
Yes.
We're all on our own individual journey, So it's going to be different for everyone.
Yeah.
And that is the beauty of life, and that's the beauty of you.
Yeah.
Your uniqueness.
Yeah.
When you finally bring yourself out of that, and you've done all that work on yourself, for you then to forgive them.
Yeah.
Do you know how much abundance you're going to bring into your life when you forgive them and you give them compassion and love? Woo.
Yeah, because there's a next level to that as well, and that is to appreciate them.
Yeah.
Like appreciate
for the lesson.
For the lesson, appreciate. Yes,
for
exactly for the growth. Thank you.
And we want to go. Go on. No, go on.
I was just going to say, and you like literally thank them. Thank you.
Thank
for being
you.
Exactly who
Thank
you
you
are.
for being a person.
Yeah, because you made me have to like look at myself and grow. Whether it's
100%.
Now I've found a new sense of self-confidence. Now I know what I don't want.
Yeah.
Now
I know my worth. Now I know my worth.
worth.
Even though I thought I knew it, now I really know it.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean?
Yes.
Now I'm loving myself truly, that I'm never going to
100%.
ever accept that ever again. Like I will, as soon as I see any type of flag, I'm out.
Thank you, exes. Thank you,
Thank you,
friends
exes.
that are not friends anymore. Thank you.
No,
like,
it's true. No, it's
no,
true.
genuinely.
And
like,
also, we're going to take it
genuinely.
to another step, and you're going to feel we're absolutely crazy.
Go on. Oh God, I'm scared. Yeah, go on.
No, but even before we came to this earth, we had these conversations.
Right.
Okay, just stay with us.
No, stay with us. Yeah, 100%. Because, you know,
if you don't believe in this, try it. So just keep an open mind when you listen to our show. Keep an open mind.
Keep an open mind, but also do the research. Like as I say multiple times, I don't have an opinion that I don't think is backed by at least my own repeated experience, or you know,
No, I get that.
Yeah. So you know, and you can take that how you want. You don't have to believe me, but that I'm just telling you where I'm coming from. And I've said this again before, like I've watched a lot of near-death experience videos and, you know, things like that. And yeah, one thing that comes up regularly is, people, it seems as if
soul contracts.
People make, soul agreements, contracts, whatever you want to call them.
Whatever you want to call it. They had a discussion.
Yeah, with everyone that is in your life and, you know, plays a role in your life.
Yeah.
That you...
Even the ones like we're talking about, that put you through the most pain.
They're the best ones.
They're up there, like your best friends.
Literally, because they're like...
And tell them like more about that, like the near-death experiences, so that we have a little bit of evidence, sort of thing.
Yeah, well, wait, what did you just say? Because I was just going to respond to that. Oh, yeah, tell you that...
soul contracts.
Soul contracts. Oh,
had a conversation. We had a conversation upstairs. Besties, the ones that cause the most pain.
The ones that cause the most pain are the best ones.
Yeah,
we did. We got there. Hey, yeah, the ones that cause you the most pain, they're the best ones because they are the ones that are like
better than all the. Okay, sorry.
It's true though. Better than all that. Tina Turner, because they put you through the most pain so you can grow from that pain.
No, it's true. I 100% agree with that.
And you know, it's not you know, for instance, when you're not in this pain and you're back in, you know, wherever we are, you take on that. You cause this person, you know, pain. So you have to take that on, and then you have to process that yourself.
But didn't you say, isn't it like, it's really hard for those people as well, because like...
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, because they have to, it's a setback for them. Their soul had to go through that, you know, putting someone through pain, which, that's a setback.
But then they're evolving as well at the same time.
100%.
Yeah. It's already beautiful, this beautiful life that we're in.
Yeah. It is
whatever
stunning.
way, you know, you
Stunning.
may... Well, whatever your beliefs are, you know.
Once I really feel like, because there was a point in my life where I was like, I don't think I really want to understand this sort of stuff, but I don't think I can. I think it's like not for humans to understand. But I really feel like I've got a good grasp on it now. And
what changed? Near-death experience videos.
In part, yeah. It was
But you
literally,
watched a few.
it was just the way that, you know, life led me. Like I've luckily been able to.
But I saw there's another podcast which will probably be on one day called Next Level Soul. Which I really like.
I like that guy.
I like that guy, yeah.
He's got
Shout
good
out to whatever his name is. He's in America. Alex, yeah. He's cool.
Ferrari.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Yeah, so shout out to you. But he had a guest on once who was a guy that was some kind of professor, and he did a study on near-death experiences. I think I told you about it, or sent it to you, we both watched it. And he did a study on, I think, 5,000 or something like that, like a lot of near-death experiences. And he was like generating his data, and it was basically the same sort of thing. Like, they're very, very similar. And I'm not being funny, if you've got 5,000 people that die and come back, and they're saying the same things, like, I mean,
exactly.
come on.
Like, how are they all?
What did they go and meet?
They're all gonna like get together. There's a community of like people that lie about death.
Yeah, when you die, sorry, I'm just going to make a forum. People that nearly died.
Exactly.
Yeah, I nearly died. What?
Guys,
do you want to?
let's dupe them.
I've got a really good idea. I mean, no, you know.
No,
so let's be realistic here. The evidence, or the accounts or whatever, are leading that way.
Yeah.
You know, if you're skeptical, if you think it's just going to be black, it's not.
It's not.
It's not.
Promise.
Promise.
Unless you, well, we'll get into that another time, but yeah.
So we had the questions, the qualities, and we've now gone to soul contract.
Qualities. Oh yeah, the qualities. You haven't even done your one yet. Got a question. It's about relationships. When you are in one, what is more important to you? Fun and laughter, or trust and respect?
Trust and respect all day long. Shout out to all the loyal people out there. And also, it helps if you're funny. I don't know anyone's funny right now. But yeah, no, definitely trust and respect.
Yeah, why?
All day.
Why?
I feel like this day and age, loyalty and is hard to find. And I think if you're raised well and you have that is what you need in yourself as in a relationship as well. Like, because everything is a reflection of you. So you want to be trusting and, you know, trust yourself in order to bring it and have it back in a relationship. Bullet!
Love that answer.
I mean, I'm with you on. Oh yeah. What did we get? Oh yeah, so we were talking about trust, and that's how we got to pain. Then we got to soul contracts. Yeah, happens. Now we're back to the trust, which is what. Yeah. So yeah, no, I'm 100% same. Yeah.
Same, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it just helps that I'm trustworthy and funny. You know what I mean? Tick.
You can trust that she's a good time.
Tick.
Yeah, love that.
Just bouncing around in the studio here. With my couple of extra ticks.
In a trusting way. We trust it.
In a trusting way.
We trust it.
So talking of things that people are not aware of.
I would be so interested in what this
I was going to say, talk to people about doshas.
Oh yeah, I was like, where's she going with this little segue? Doshas. Okay, well, what would you like to know?
So someone will be like, what is a dosha? What are you talking about now?
So a dosha is essentially let's take it back. So
let's take it real back.
Right back. There is an ancient Indian belief set of belief. Really, it's not just belief; it's science. Like they similar to this guy with the NDEs. They've done the studies. Like, do you know what I mean? So essentially, they found that there seems to be 3 energies that support life. Without one of these energies, life cannot happen.
Okay.
So the energies are Pitta, Vata, and Kapha. And your dosha is essentially...
No. What are they?
Yeah, well, I'll get there.
Okay.
So your dosha is essentially, when you're born, it's like...
your own formula.
Your own formula of those 3 energies.
Okay.
So it's whichever one you're leaning towards.
It's a bit like your astrology of energies.
Kinda, yeah, a little
Sort
bit,
of
yeah, because it's what you have when you're born, similar as your natal
And do you
chart
think
and
that
astrology.
depends? So when you're born, astrologically speaking, that's where you were when you were born.
Where
With
and
this,
when.
it's just but with this, it's just like your body type or makeup.
Yeah, it's just like you're
it's like your chemistry.
Yeah,
your inner chemistry.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But inner, and also like inner in physical sense, and also in mental and emotion as well. So yeah,
it's deep. By the way, this is deep, so we're just gonna skim on it.
We'll skim on it.
Yeah.
So if you're, for instance, a pitta, if your dosha is pitta, you will. So yes, baby J is a pitta.
Because I'm fiery.
Fiery. So
and I love hot, spicy food. Which really, when you're a pitta, you shouldn't really have it.
Do that, yeah. But pitta's like emotion. The underlying thing is emotion, passion.
Very
like you said.
passionate.
Exactly. They can be like very dramatic as well.
I'm not sure why.
No, never you.
To me.
What? But yeah, so their whole thing is like emotion. Then you've got Vata. They're all thought. They're all in the head. So they're very like quick movements. So their minds, very analytical, logical. They're not going to be overly emotive about something, but they will get, like, for instance, if they're put in a difficult situation, their go-to is probably going to be like anxious, or because their mind's going, so they're going to be like anxious about it. Whereas a pitta will be like, because they're like emotion and drama, they could either like get angry, or they could just be like, why is this? Do you know what I mean? And then you've got kapha, and kapha's like the energy of kapha is like maintenance, support, like that sort of stuff. So
no, but if pitta is fire,
oh, Vata is, would say Vata is air. Each of them actually have 2 elements. There are 5 elements according to
ancient Indian wisdom.
Yeah, I was just trying to think of the name of them, but I won't be able to. So yeah, ancient Indian wisdom. 5 elements. So pitta is actually fire and water, but it's fire. You can look at it as just
predominantly
fire. Yeah. And then you've got Vata, which is like air, moves. It's actually air in space, as in like volume. But yeah, so air and space. And then kapha is earth and water.
So how do you find out what your dosha is?
There are like quizzes
or
you can
what
do
your
online.
doshas are, if you're more than one.
Yes, because I
went to an Ayurvedic workshop once, and she like felt my pulse and to tell that way. How?
This I don't know. Because I know the characteristics of each of them. I can pretty much look at someone, maybe talk to them for a few minutes or something, and know what they are. But yes, some people are. They can feel like
And the same thing happened when I went to Sri Lanka. And I took my dad to Sri Lanka, and it was a Sri Lankan doctor, really lovely lady. Shut up, Daksha. And she did the same thing. She checked his pulse, and she said,
maybe one day I'll be back. I'd actually love to learn. To be honest, I'd love to learn to be able to do that side of things. But I'm you know me. I like data and science and all that stuff. So I don't really think it's about kapha. Just before we move on, when they are put in a difficult situation, just so you can maybe like know, maybe I'm this. Kapha in a difficult situation, they're most likely to withdraw. They're prone to depression, hermit, withdrawing. Recluse, yes.
Okay.
But yeah, they tend to be like supportive.
And so let's say like someone's a kapha. What would and what was that again? That was earth and
water.
Earth and water. Yeah. So what would balance them out? Because it's we're going to get into this in another week as well.
I'm actually doing. Check out my Instagram because I'm doing a little series.
What is your Instagram, Phoenix?
Phoenix Music. It's actually right now it's Phoenix_music, but I'm in the process of changing it.
Okay.
But it's going to be Phoenix.
But even if you go on to the point, you'll see his tag anyway.
You'll see it there. You'll see it there. But yeah, I'm doing a little series on I've just called it Vedic vocals. And yeah, I basically have identified that this because for the most part, from what I've seen, Ayurveda is used for health. Like
so, people that don't know what Ayurveda means, what does that mean?
So that's what we're talking about, the 3 doshas.
No, but if they say like, what's Ayurvedic? I see that name all the time, like Ayurvedic medicine, Ayurvedic lifestyle. What is it? It's a lifestyle, isn't it? It's everything.
Well, so the actual, well, it's more like the science of it. It's
Yeah.
like biology.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like that.
okay, yeah.
The actual literal transformation is the science of life.
Translation.
What did I say?
Transformation.
Both. The science of life.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
the
Yeah.
science- So yeah,
Yeah, I
that
love
that's what it is. And on that on.
And it's like
principle,
very like
obviously.
it's just natural based. It's not really chemically or anything like that. Is it?
Well, it's not about chemically
No,
or
no,
not.
but
It's more like what's healthy for
No, but
you.
when someone
No,
says
but
like,
hold
"Oh,
on.
I've got an Ayurvedic medicine,"
Yeah.
it's natural.
Well, yeah, it usually is,
Yeah.
yes. But it's not really about natural or not. Obviously, doing stuff in a natural way, like we were saying earlier, that's more in line with what the human body actually is, what's actually healthy for the human body. So, yes, like, you know, and practitioners of Ayurveda completely understand that without even like, it's like a duh.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that,
Duh.
that doesn't mean that artificial stuff doesn't have properties that will influence your doshas. Like, you know, so, yeah, it's everything.
So what
has
would balance a
kapha? So okay, so kapha is you know, like we said about that, you know, the maintenance, that sort of stuff. So you need the other two. So you
So how are they going to find out what they are?
we did this. We asked this already. Like they can go online, or well,
No,
we
we
said
didn't.
this.
Yeah, but who are they going to find to do that?
I don't know. Just look online.
You can have a look online to how you
what's
can
my
find out. They're
dosha?
not-
Type in
yeah.
what's my dosha into
Yeah,
Google.
and it's
or
to do with body
ChatGPT.
size and stuff like that as well, as shape and stuff like that. I feel like a little bit
There's a
BMI.
link. There's a link because the
Yeah.
thing is, like, again, it's to do with the way each dosha's mind works. So I'll explain. So if you're pitta, you're likely, again, you're all about feeling emotion. So when you feel hungry, you're going to be like, I need to eat now.
That was me last night.
Yeah, that's you all the time because you're a pitta. So I feel hungry, I need to eat, I'm going to eat. Then you eat, you're full, I'm good because I don't feel hungry anymore. You're a pitta. Cool. So pittas tend to have, you know, a medium sort of body size. They've got body to them, but like it's not like, you know, usually it's not over accepted. That doesn't mean a pitta can't get bigger. That doesn't mean a pitta can't get smaller. They definitely can. It's just what's most likely, you know, what's most likely to be. So that's pitta. Vata, because their minds are moving quick. They're here, there, everywhere. So they're not focused on what they're feeling so much. They're focused on getting to the next, you know,
So they might
so
not
they'd be
eat
like,
as much.
they don't, and so they end up being like quite slim.
Yeah,
they tend
yeah.
to. Sorry, spat you there.
It's all right.
Yeah, they tend to be quite. They tend to be quite slim. Kaphas on the other side, again, they're about chill. They're about that maintenance, that focus. So we tend to eat a lot. I'm a kapha. Yeah. We tend to eat a lot because food tastes good, and why not?
Exactly.
Because kaphas are so about like support, accommodation, maintenance. They're sort of like, well, I feel full, but it's fine. Like, food tastes good, so I'm probably going to keep going. Again, not all kaphas are big, but they tend to be.
And you can balance out your dosha
Yes,
once you
yes.
find out what it is. So, like for me, I like spicy food.
Yeah.
I love a Scotch bonnet.
So
but it's
because
no good
she's
for me. So I
fiery,
should
it's
have
gonna
like
aggravate
sweet.
her dosha.
Yeah, so I should have like sweet or like
Yes.
what's that bittery kind
yeah,
of.
so they
vibe.
call this sweet, but it's more like milk. It's more like meat. It's
Yeah.
more like, you know, rice, you know, oats, you know, that sort of
Yeah.
thing. That's what they call sweet. They don't mean like
Honey.
sweets, like a little bit of honey, but like
Yeah.
they don't mean like, you know, very sweet stuff. That's not good for you.
So yeah, you can.
But so that's that. But then also you can balance it. Well, you would need to balance it with vata as well, and that's more like leafy green. So vata again. Think vata. It's like that quick da 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 da. It's light stuff. So it's light and dry. So things like leafy greens. Bitter stuff, stuff that's bitter. But there's a whole load. We'll get into it.
You can have
We'll
a
get
look on
into
it on YouTube. Not YouTube. Well, you could.
You
actually,
can.
there
Look
probably
at
is
it.
something
That's
there.
how I learned most of what I know.
Yeah, exactly.
To be honest.
Exactly. And this is the thing. You can learn so much these days.
It's crazy.
Like so much.
Yes, it's true.
And you know, when you're learning, usually you put stuff. Well, sometimes if you're learning stuff, you might make a folder and like take videos and like pictures, and then delete them. Which just brings us on
Oh
next.
my god!
So we have a discussion here about who is a deleter and who is a saver.
Do you delete or do you save?
Do you delete or do you
You
save?
do
Like,
save.
if you got so much time to, let's say you're going out to take some pictures
Yeah.
or create some content
Yeah.
or whatever you're doing. If you know you're not going to use that picture, you're just going to delete it, right?
Not straight away though.
We've had this
It's
issue
like, yeah, it's so funny.
multiple times.
It's so funny.
It's so funny. And then he'll look at me and I'll be like, My fingers like already come away from the button, like it's gone.
It's gone. It's just like, no, we could have.
And I was like, yeah, but I know in my head I'm not going to use that. Yeah. And you're like, but you might.
But you might. You never know. Which makes sense. And do you know what's so funny? That's so Pitta and so Kappa.
Really?
Yeah, because Pitta's just like, I know what I'm doing. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah.
They're very like, they trust their instincts. They're very just like, yeah.
I'm definitely not going to use that. That is wasting up my storage.
Gone. Don't need it. Forgotten. Whereas Kappa's just like, no, let's just like accumulate and store everything. So
and I remember like we were talking about putting something in the drive that we share obviously for the show.
Yeah.
And I was like, but I'm learning. I'm like, should I leave it? And you're like, yes. Leave it. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna leave it just in case. So let us know what you are. If you are deleted, like, no, I'm just deleting that. Or if you're like, I'm just gonna save it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to like be like, okay, but then that's what I was talking about. Getting with the doshas, sort of tying it in. It's the balance.
100.
So that's exactly in that respect, I'm like.
And it's true because yes, in that sense, you might need to like chill a bit, but I also need to like. I don't need everything stored. Like I don't need everything stored.
So I could have deleted.
No, you probably could have, to be fair. But yeah, no. For me, like I do need to be more impulsive. Like I need because I'm actually Vata Kapha, so I think a lot, but I also maintain it as well. But thinking and maintaining, that is stagnation. I need to have an impulse. Just do it. Phoenix, just do it. Do it. Stop trying to think and plan and just do it. Which I'm trying to do more.
You're like, hey, you're in your head then, aren't you? Like,
yeah, constantly. Yeah,
and I'm like, nah.
It's like no, go. Which is great. I love it. I get on really. To be honest, I can get on with most people, but I like Pitta energy because essentially it balances mine. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah. So if you're a deleter, shout out to you.
If you're a saver,
come and
saver crew.
White man in. So funny. Oh, okay. Talking about some idiot, Drake. God. But anyway, but just he hit 100 billion streams.
It's a lot of streams
on Spotify.
That's a lot of streams. 100 billion. There's more. That's more people than there are on Earth.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Far.
Talking of this Spotify situation, because we are both artists, it's not on.
What?
They just don't give. I don't know. We know they don't give the artists recognition. They don't give us enough money.
No, that's true.
The percentage is so small. So with 100 billion, obviously he'll be making some peach. You know what I mean? But
oh no, he will.
He will. But like when you look at the statistics, it's like. What was it? I can't remember.
And this is what this goes for, because people are just like, oh, it's Spotify.
No, not
and
just
then people
Spotify.
are just like, oh my god, but Tidal, like they pay more. It's not much.
It's across the board.
It's across the board. They all don't pay very much.
Yeah.
Like it's.
I think the best way to support your artist, if you know someone, especially if they're like an upcoming artist. No, obviously. No, but I mean, it's. To be fair, I actually don't have any merch out at the moment anyway. But when we talking of us or other artists, because it's coming. But it's either buying their music and paying that £1 or whatever it is, and then like getting some merch, going to gigs, like stuff like that. Because Spotify ain't doing it, by the way. If you think people are making people Spotify, they're not. Unless they're Drake or got millions of views, streams, whatever.
It's not a lot.
It's not.
You make money in other ways.
They're literally just doing this because they love music and they're putting it out for you.
And I would say yes, do all of that, but also just do what they ask. Like, do what they ask. Like, follow me, just follow, share, share. Do you know what I mean?
And this is the thing. That's why we say to you, like, oh, please follow, please share, please subscribe. If you can comment, it helps the algorithm. It helps. And even though we know, like, spiritually on that level, like. This is going to blow. Like, for sure. This show is going to blow. We're going to blow. I already told you we're going to have a TV show because I've already had it at Vision.
Did you tell them that already?
I think I said it last week.
Okay,
maybe, briefly. I was in meditation. I wasn't thinking about the show. I'm always thinking about the show. No, I really wasn't. And it literally just came to me, and I was like, oh, and we haven't even ever thought about that. But so that's going to happen. So you're going to see us soon. Yeah, exactly. Neither of us did. So it's beautiful the way it happens. But we appreciate your support. We also need it. It's kind of like we do and we don't.
Well,
we do, but
it's a weird one.
On a grand scheme of things, from a bird's eye view, it's going to be.
It's going to be exactly what it is, and it's going to be exactly how it's supposed to be. Yeah, it's going to go exactly how it's meant to. But if you have the impulse, we're just lighting that fire for you. And another thing, because another thing we were talking about as well is like people support in different ways. Like not everyone supports in the same way. Maybe someone will share and follow and do all that stuff, and maybe someone won't, and they'll be like no, but they'll come to a gig, or maybe they'll just be there with like words of support. Like when you need that. There are so many different ways that someone can support.
But I'm that person. If you send me something, and you're like, oh, because it takes 2 seconds.
I don't get it.
I don't get it.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not being funny, If you send me something, say, and
Just
especially
like
if it's a
it.
close
Even
friend.
if I don't watch it, I'm just gonna like it.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, if you're going out of your way to send me this, it obviously,
It
you've
means
done it for a
something to you.
reason.
Yeah.
Like, I'm gonna like it and comment and do what I can, without a shadow of a doubt. And I'm not gonna be like, I don't know.
No, weird about it.
Weirdos.
But some people are.
Yeah, we've been seeing that.
Yeah.
No. Do you know what? I was having a conversation with my friend the other day, like a real one. Shout out to, she knows who
the
she
real
is.
ones.
Yeah. And it's like, she said the same thing because she's doing her thing. She's doing really, really well.
Yeah.
And hopefully she'll be a guest on the show at some point.
Ooh.
Really big, impactful, just amazing soul and just very inspirational.
Yeah.
But we had the same situation. It's like, we see you. We see you.
See ya.
We see
Okay,
you.
cool,
We
cool,
see you.
cool, cool.
But it's true though. You see who's like supporting you, and you see who's not. And do you know what? Certain things happen for me to remember, and you. So when we get to, I'm never going to be that pretentious person ever, because that's just not in me. But I will still see you and see what you did or what you didn't do, because I'm not being funny. Just because well, when we're getting paid to come and eat for free a million places a week, I can't wait for that. Yeah, you can't.
I'm not going to invite you.
You're not getting food.
I'm not inviting. I'm not inviting.
You're not getting trips.
No.
You're not.
No trips.
You can probably hold my napkin.
Even then,
No,
there's someone else who can do that. Yeah, no, it's not.
But no, but we do. We see you.
We see
So yeah,
you.
and we also see, and we really thank you for your support and we thank
And,
you.
like,
We thank
we
you for
know-
not, because we see you.
It's
You're showing
true.
yourself.
No, but that's very true. Like
It's
the
true.
thing is, like it's like, oh, okay, so this person is not,
No, I remember
investing in me
everything.
the way I invested in them. So cool.
And like
let
you
them
said,
fall away.
they might be like, oh, but I support you in a different way. But okay, but it takes you.
No, some of them do.
Yeah, some of them.
Yeah, some
of them do.
Well, I think we
know.
do need to acknowledge that someone can support in a different way and
Of
appreciate
course.
that,
Yeah.
because it's not just there's
No,
not
no,
just
no,
one
that
way to
is
do
true, that is
something.
true. But okay, but me and you would just be like, click.
Yeah, but maybe we wouldn't do something else. Do you know what I mean?
I mean, probably
Maybe
would.
we wouldn't do something else.
Maybe.
Well, maybe. I don't
I feel
know.
like I'm quite versatile with my giving.
To be fair, you actually are.
I am, I'm a
you-
giver.
Yeah. Baby
Yeah.
J is
Yeah.
a giver.
Yeah, I'm a giver.
Like
I was
literally.
born on Friday, and apparently that was the child giving day or
Giving
something.
day?
Yeah,
Child
Child's
giving
a
day,
giver.
world's
something.
giving day.
Something like that. I swear my mum tagged me
Yeah.
something once. It was like Friday, something
Yeah.
like that. The giving. I was like, well,
Oh, Friday's child is full
Yes.
of giving. Monday's
But
child
she also
is some.
sees you as she
Yeah.
grows up.
Yeah.
She gives, but she also receives.
Yeah.
She sees.
Yeah,
Yeah?
for sure. Yeah, 100%.
So there's a balance, isn't there?
A balance.
So
Definitely a
okay,
balance.
we wanted to talk about something that we're going to now save for next week. I
Okay.
don't think we have
We're
time,
running out of time.
but
Oh.
we will have time for this.
Well,
Phoenix,
yeah.
how do we resolve disagreements? How does anyone resolve disagreements?
See, this is it, because I think
It's
we
a
were
very
talk-
good subject.
We were talking about, I can't remember what it was.
We
were
you
disagreeing
said
on
to,
something.
well, we're talking about, like, obviously we're doing the show together and it's new, and
Yeah.
like you said, there's going to be
Yes.
times.
Oh, it was the Big Phoenix thing.
Yeah.
It's the Big Phoenix. So
Cringe.
I actually, it wasn't even an accident. I wasn't thinking about it.
No.
In my
It's
head,
just not a thing.
It's not a thing.
But then
It's
it
not a
turned into
thing at
because
all.
people were using it, but I know.
I didn't mean for that to happen.
So funny.
So I basically said, I introduced not
This is
accidentally, I just
hilarious,
wasn't
by the way.
thinking, the show twice, and I was like, Big Phoenix and Baby J on the radio, or something
So
like that.
funny.
Now, I wasn't even thinking, because there's obviously the big little thing.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
I
it's
didn't
so funny.
mean that. I was thinking
This is so
alliteration.
funny.
I liked how it sounds. If I had said, I don't know, Bill Warbucks and Baby J on the radio, to me it has the same, because it's the but. The bit, that's what sounded good to me.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah, that's what sounded good to
because
me.
to me, I was like, ooh.
Why are you doing that?
Yeah, I didn't like it.
And it was the
And-
biggest
and it was
fault,
so-
which is cringy, because when you explained it to me, I was just like, yeah, that is cringy. I don't
But the thing is, obviously, you didn't see it like that because you wouldn't have done it like that.
Yeah.
But it was like, also, anyway, but it was funny because, like, obviously, the first time Phoenix did it,
Yeah.
Phoenix did it.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay, that's different.
Yeah.
And then he did it the week after, and it threw me. And I was like, oh, okay, we're going to have a discussion about this. But anyway, so.
As soon as it started, she was just like, so, the Big Phoenix and Baby J, what is that? It's just like, oh, I
And
don't
then our
know.
friend was like,
Yeah.
sharing it, and she was like,
Sherilyn.
yeah, big thing. I was like, and then I sent it to him, screenshot, and I was like, cringe.
I did it myself.
But back to what we were talking about, the disagreements. That wasn't really a disagreement, because
No,
we
but I
talk
think
about
that's
things
where it
really
started.
well.
I think that's why it came
Yeah,
up.
yeah.
'cause we were talking about that, and I was just like thinking like, like this could really be a difficult, like, you know,
if we
couldn't communicate the way we communicate.
So that answers your question. Communicate.
Yeah, it does.
No, but it's
Communicate.
true.
Yeah, literally. And like, I think both sides need to understand that to be open and you know, receive what's being said
with love,
and the person needs to give it with love as well. Do you know what I mean?
Have some compassion. Like, don't be. Okay,
Sometimes
you can be
people are just
triggered. You can
Some
be
people
yeah,
are
you
just
can be triggered.
They're like, what do you mean?
Because that's fine.
Yeah,
that's natural.
triggers happen.
But then obviously work through the trigger and then
trigger.
discuss it and literally communicate.
Yeah.
The best relationships, like platonic relationships, but whatever it may be, in any sense.
Yeah.
It always boils down to communication.
100%.
It's the number one. Communication is
the key. Right, she was doing the little action, I didn't get it to begin with, but we got there.
But it's so true.
Yeah.
And so if you ever have any little disagreements, please don't just you know, like, just not say anything.
So I am so guilty of that for a lot of my life. Like, I would just hold it in,
people pleaser.
Squash it down fully. And the thing is, that's not who I am in my soul, but it just was.
But then
like,
you needed that for your growth in order to be the phoenix that you are
100%,
now.
Yeah, 100%.
Big or little.
Big or little.
No, but it's true though. Like, you needed to go through that. You needed to be suppressed.
Yes.
And then, because then you're rising out the flames in so many ways.
Exactly. Like, it really gave me an you know, understanding of what it is to, you know, suppress your emotions. And, you know, I don't want that for other people. I know what I went through. So now, you know, and with things panning out how they are with platforms like this, I can be like, hey,
exactly.
Don't do that.
And that's one of the reasons we're here, to give you this good advice. And we're going to be back next week.
Yeah.
We've literally got a minute left. It always happens. We love you. We're going to have to leave you. Please subscribe.
Please subscribe. You better
Please subscribe. At To The Point Radio.
That's it.
On YouTube, new episodes out every Saturday, and you'll see the cute little old couple. Someone please claim them. Claim them.
And let us know.
Yeah, claim them.
Yeah, for sure.
They're so cute.
Yeah.
They could be famous.
Maybe imagine they like turn into like a famous like GIF or something.
We love you.
Excuse me, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
What is more important in a relationship for you? Fun and laughter or trust and respect?
I would go trust and respect.
Why?
Because if you have fun and laughter without the trust and respect, are you really enjoying yourself?
Hashtag Tinder.
We're leaving you.
Right, adios.
Adios.
Have a good week, guys.
Have a great week.
Soon.
Hump day. I don't really get that hump day.
That's a lot.
I think it's just to the point day.
Yeah, to the point day.
To the point.
Hump if you want that.
Loving you. Leaving you.
Adios.
Any second.
Any second now. Oh, shit.
Perfect.
Yeah, perfect.
Perfect timing. Any second.
Perfect. Great, that's recorded.
Oh, great.
Great.